the king of rock and roll, departed this world at just 42 years old, leaving behind an air of mystery surrounding his final moments. In the days leading up to his untimely death, whispers of a terrifying secret began to surface. Reports suggest that Elvis expressed a sense of foreboding and unease, hinting at something troubling that weighed heavily on his mind. Friends and family recall conversations filled with cryptic remarks, where he spoke of feeling watched and sensed danger lurking close by. In his last hours, those who were near him noted a change in his demeanor. He appeared restless, often staring into the distance as if he were lost in thought. Some claim he uttered phrases that hinted at an awareness of his fate, suggesting he knew more than he let on. As he faced his final moments, he reportedly shared heartfelt messages with loved ones, revealing a vulnerability that contrasted sharply with his larger-than-life persona. These chilling insights into his state of mind raise questions about what truly transpired in those last days, and what secrets he carried to the grave. His last words were not just goodbye, but a revelation of a startling secret that revealed a side of Elvis seldom seen by his vast legion of fans. In those final moments, he shared thoughts that hinted at his struggles and vulnerabilities, showing that beneath the glitz and glamour, there was a man wrestling with personal demons and deep emotions. This glimpse into his soul left many fans in awe, as it contrasted sharply with the larger-than-life persona they adored. Elvis Presley's early years were far from what one might envision for the future king of rock and roll. Born in Tupelo, Mississippi, he grew up in a poor family, facing hardships that shaped his character. His childhood was marked by a lack of financial stability, which often made life difficult. Despite these challenges, music was a constant source of joy for Elvis. He was influenced by a variety of musical styles, including gospel, blues, and country, which would later define his unique sound. These formative years instilled in him a deep appreciation for music and performance, setting the stage for his extraordinary career. The journey from his humble beginnings to becoming a global icon is a testament to his talent and determination, revealing a complex man who was much more than just a rock and roll star. Born on January 8, 1935, Elvis Presley entered the world in a modest two-room shotgun house located in East Tupelo, a neighborhood known for its challenges in North Mississippi. This humble beginning did not reflect the immense talent and impact he would later have on music and culture. Elvis was the only child of Gladys and Vernon Presley, who, despite their limited financial means, provided their son with an abundance of love and support. Gladys, in particular, was a strong influence in his life, nurturing his early interest in music and instilling in him the values of hard work and perseverance. Elvis's upbringing in a close-knit family shaped his character and artistic sensibilities. The environment he grew up in, marked by both struggle and affection, contributed to his deep appreciation for music, which would later become his passion and profession. The love and encouragement from his parents created a solid foundation for his future, allowing him to pursue his dreams against the odds. This early life experience played a crucial role in molding the man who would become known as the king of rock and roll, leaving an indelible mark on the world of entertainment. By the time Elvis turned 3, his family faced significant hardship when they lost their home. This loss was a direct result of his father, Vernon, getting into trouble for altering a forecheck. The consequences of this action led to Vernon being imprisoned for 8 months. This period was incredibly challenging for the young Elvis and his family. The absence of his father during such formative years left a mark on Elvis. According to one of his cousins, the experience of his father's imprisonment was traumatic for him. It is likely that the emotional turmoil and instability during this time influenced his later life and career. Growing up in a home without his father for a significant period created a void that would have lasting effects. The struggles faced by the family during this time shaped Elvis's understanding of hardship and resilience, themes that would later resonate in his music and public persona. The early trauma of losing his father to imprisonment would linger in his memories, possibly influencing his relationships and emotional expressions throughout his life. The impact of this experience cannot be understated, as it played a crucial role in forming the man who would become a cultural icon. The lessons learned during those formative years may have contributed to his drive and determination to succeed in a world that often felt unstable. Despite his later fame, Elvis Presley faced significant challenges early in his music career. Once considered a musical failure, he struggled to find his footing during high school. His 8th-grade music teacher even told him he had no talent as a singer, which could have discouraged many young artists. However, Elvis's passion for music never waned. In 1953, he made a pivotal decision that would change his life. He walked into the Memphis recording service with the intention of cutting a record as a gift for his beloved mother. This simple act marked the beginning of his journey toward stardom. The recording session was not just a personal endeavor. It was the first step in a series of events that would lead to his emergence as one of the most iconic figures in music history. This moment of determination and love for his family set the stage for a remarkable career that would soon captivate millions around the world. In 1956, Elvis Presley made a significant leap in his career by signing with RCA Victor, a move that would change the landscape of music forever. That same year, he released Heartbreak Hotel, which quickly became his first million-selling single. The song captured the essence of heartbreak and resonated with many listeners, establishing Elvis as a major force in the music industry. With his newfound fame and success, Elvis sought a place to call home that reflected his achievements. He purchased Graceland, a beautiful colonial mansion located near Memphis, Tennessee. This estate became not only his residence, but also a sanctuary for his family. Elvis lived there with his parents, Vernon and Gladys, and his beloved grandmother, Minnie Mae. Graceland soon became a symbol of his success and a beloved landmark for fans around the world. The mansion was filled with music, laughter, and the spirit of Elvis, who continued to break barriers and create a lasting legacy in the world of entertainment. Graceland became a major tourist attraction after Elvis Presley's death, drawing fans from all over the world. Located in Memphis, Tennessee, this grand estate is not just a home, but a shrine to the king of rock and roll. Visitors come to see the rooms where Elvis lived, the famous Jungle Room, and the beautiful grounds. The music, the memorabilia, and the stories surrounding his life create a deep connection for fans. Each year, thousands walk through the gates, eager to pay tribute to the man who changed music forever. Elvis had a twin brother, Jesse Garon, who was stillborn. This loss profoundly affected him throughout his life. From an early age, Elvis felt a void that he could not explain. He often spoke about the feeling of being incomplete, as if a part of him was missing. This sense of loss influenced his music and his performances, adding an emotional depth that resonated with many. The bond he felt with Jesse was something he carried with him, shaping his identity and artistry in ways that fans may not fully understand. The legacy of both Elvis and his twin continues to touch lives today. The bond Elvis Presley shared with his mother Gladys was incredibly strong and deeply emotional. From a young age, he relied on her love and support, which shaped his character and career. Gladys was not just a mother to him, she was his confidant and his greatest fan. Tragically, her health began to decline, and at the age of 46, she suffered a heart attack that took her life. This devastating loss left Elvis shattered, as he had always cherished their close relationship. During this difficult time, Elvis was drafted into the U.S. Army. The military service was a significant change for him, but he was granted a brief leave to be by his mother's side in her final moments. This opportunity allowed him to express his love and say goodbye, which was a bittersweet moment for him. The impact of her death would linger throughout his life, influencing his music and personal struggles. Elvis often spoke about the profound emptiness he felt after losing her, which shaped his emotional landscape and resonated through his songs. The pain of losing Gladys remained a pivotal moment in his life, marking a shift that he would carry with him forever. Elvis experienced profound grief following his mother's death, which he described as breaking his heart. This loss had a significant impact on his life and career, leaving him feeling isolated despite his fame. The emotional toll was evident in his music and performances, as he often channeled his pain into his art. On August 16, 1977, the world was shocked when Elvis was found dead in his bathroom at his home in Graceland. This tragic event led to widespread mourning among fans and the music community. Speculation about the cause of his death quickly spread, with many theories emerging. Some pointed to his struggles with prescription drugs and the pressures of fame. Others reflected on his tumultuous personal life and health issues. The suddenness of his passing left a void in the music world, as Elvis was not only a cultural icon but also a symbol of an era. His legacy continues to influence artists and entertain fans around the globe. The official cause of death for Elvis Presley was listed as hypertensive cardiovascular disease, a condition that affects the heart and blood vessels. However, this medical explanation did not quell the swirling rumors surrounding his passing. Many speculated that a lethal cocktail of prescription drugs played a significant role in his death. This speculation was fueled by Elvis's known history of abusing prescription medications. Over the years, he struggled with various health issues, and the use of these drugs became more widely recognized after he passed away. Friends and family revealed that he often relied on medications to cope with the pressures of fame and the demands of his career. The combination of his health problems and the potential effects of the drugs he took raised serious concerns about his well-being. This tragic end to the life of the King of Rock and Roll left a lasting impact on fans and the music industry, prompting discussions about the dangers of prescription drug abuse and the importance of mental health support for artists. Dr. George Nichopoulos played a significant role in Elvis Presley's life, especially concerning his health and well-being. As Elvis's personal physician, Dr. Nichopoulos became notorious for prescribing large quantities of prescription medications. This practice contributed heavily to Elvis's growing dependency on drugs. Over time, Elvis relied on these medications to cope with the pressures of fame and the demands of his career. The toxicology report following Elvis's death revealed a long list of drugs in his system, including painkillers, sedatives, and stimulants. This alarming combination raised serious concerns and led to widespread speculation about the possibility of a drug overdose. Many people questioned the ethics of a doctor who would prescribe such high doses of medication. The relationship between Elvis and Dr. Nichopoulos has been scrutinized, with many believing that the physician's actions played a crucial role in the tragic decline of the legendary performer. The impact of these medications on Elvis's life and career remains a topic of discussion and concern, highlighting the complex interplay between celebrity, health, and addiction. Many conspiracy theories emerged around Elvis Presley, suggesting that he faked his death to escape the pressures of fame or to evade the mafia. Some theories even claimed he was involved in an undercover operation with the FBI, using his celebrity status to gather information. These ideas flourished in the years following his passing, fueled by the enigmatic nature of his life and career. Fans and conspiracy theorists alike speculated about sightings of Elvis, claiming he was living incognito in various locations. Beyond the realm of conspiracy, Elvis had a profound spiritual side. He often prayed before his performances, believing that it brought him strength and focus. This practice was not just personal. He encouraged his loved ones to embrace the importance of prayer in their lives. His spirituality was an integral part of who he was, shaping his character and influencing his music. The blend of mystery surrounding his alleged death and his deep spiritual beliefs continues to captivate fans and provoke discussion. Elvis's marriage to Priscilla Presley began when she was only 14 years old. Their relationship developed during a time when Elvis was already a rising star in the music world. The couple married in 1967, but their union faced many challenges. Elvis's demanding touring schedule kept him away from home for long periods, which put a strain on their relationship. Additionally, Elvis struggled with a pill addiction that affected his health and behavior. Infidelities also played a significant role in the deterioration of their marriage. As the years passed, it became clear that they were growing apart. In his final days, Elvis expressed a deep desire for spiritual tranquility. He longed for significant life changes that could bring him peace and fulfillment. Despite his fame and success, he felt a sense of emptiness that he could not shake. His struggles with addiction and the pressures of his career weighed heavily on him. These factors contributed to a sense of urgency in his quest for a more meaningful life. Ultimately, the combination of personal challenges and the demands of his career led to the end of his marriage with Priscilla, marking a poignant chapter in his life. Elvis Presley is an incredible musician who left an indelible mark on music history. He was known for his mysterious premonition that his life would end in his 40s, and sadly, this prophecy came true. However, his legacy remained strong, even after his death. Elvis lived his final years holding on to his passion for performing, and his last live concert, in which he sang "Can't Help Falling in Love," exemplifies his dedication to his craft. Despite his untimely demise, Elvis Presley continues to live on as the undisputed king of rock and roll, cherished by millions worldwide. Though his life was tragically cut short, Elvis's impact on music and culture remains unmatched. He introduced distinctive styles to the world of popular music and became iconic in the history of entertainment. Forever recognized as the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley's legacy in the hearts of millions is